Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you cannot tell already, I am very excited for the video that I'm going to be filming today. And you can tell from the title, it's going to be my most repurchased products of the year video. I do these videos twice in a year. Like, honestly, I should probably do them once in a year, but then I'll have like so many empties accumulated that I won't be able to even like contain all of them. So that's why I do them twice in a year, so I can collect empties for 6 months, and then show you the empties in the video, obviously, and then toss everything out. And then for the next 6 months, I can again start collecting all of my empties. So yeah, in today's video you're gonna see me mention some of my tried and true like classic holy grail products that I'm basically using all of the time. I have used them, I have loved them, I've mentioned in multiple videos that they are my holy grails. I keep repurchasing them over and over again. And I think for most of these products I have like backups as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure for almost everything I have multiple backups. So yeah, if you want to know the products that I'm obsessed with the most, and the ones that I repurchase the most as well, then this is the video for you. And it's also an empty style like I did back in June as well. So yeah, let me know if you prefer this format where I do empties, or do you want to see like a most repurchased products but like in a haul version maybe. So whenever I do like a massive haul where I'm buying backups, maybe I'll film that haul for you. So let me know which format you prefer when I'm doing my most repurchased products video. But yeah, with that out of the way, now let's dive right into it, and let me talk to you about all of the empties that I have accumulated here. So starting with first, I'm going to start with the product that I have the most in terms of like quantity. So the Avon Naturals Purifying Cleansers, these I have spoken about for years. I feel like this reminds me of back in the day, like 2015 2016, where I really started getting into skincare and makeup and like the world of beauty. These were one of my favorite face washes. I don't mention this very often, but I was, and I still am, kind of still an Avon representative. So basically Avon, even though it is available on like Nykaa and some other e-commerce platforms, but if you really want to buy Avon products, the best way to buy them is through a person who sells them for the brand. It is an MLM, yes, and I know that a lot of people, especially in the West, don't really support MLMs. I was a part of it when I didn't even know what it meant, and I still am. I kind of have like a dormant membership of it still. I myself don't purchase products constantly, but this was one of the things that I bought a lot from Avon. And back in the day, I think it was maybe one and a half year back, they discontinued this. And when I found out that they are discontinuing it, I went crazy and I bought like 10 tubes of it maybe. So currently I have 1 2 3 4 5. I don't even know how to hold everything in my hand. So I have 5 here, and then I have 3 more. So I have 8 tubes in total of these face washes. These are all empty, but I have decanted a few of the tubes, like squeezed basically all the product out, and I have another bottle in my shower, which I just dropped it, but yeah, I have a bottle in my shower, basically like a pump bottle, in which I have decanted a lot of these. So now it's just easier to use from that, because these tubes can be a little difficult to get product out of sometimes. So that was annoying me a little bit, so I just emptied all of these out. And yes, they're gonna go for recycling. Obviously I will cut them open if there's any product left inside, because I'm pretty sure there is. I will use all of that up, and then I will continue using what I have in my shower. And this is one of my favorite most repurchased face washes, but it's sad to say that whatever I have left right now in my collection is all that I have, and I'm not going to be able to buy this anymore because it is discontinued, obviously, which is very sad. But yeah, we have that. Moving on, next, what is my next most repurchased product? I think it is this right here. These are the Plum Body Lovin' gel lotions. So the Body Lovin' body lotions have 2 variants. They have a gel lotion and they have a cream lotion. These are the gel lotions, and my favorite scent, like you guys know already, is the Hawaiian Rumba body lotions. So I have these 2, and then I have 3 more. So in total I have 5 bottles that are empty currently, and then I know I've emptied more than these because I So what I tend to do is I have my empties bin that I collect all my empties in, and once I film these empties videos, I basically wash all of those empties and collect them in like this duffel bag. And then once that duffel bag is full, I basically take it to recycle with Sublime Life. So Sublime Life has their office in Churchgate, which is South Mumbai, and I live a little far, but it's not that far. So I collect a lot of empties, like 50-60 containers in one go, and then I go to drop it off at their office. But I don't put my Plum empties in there because my Plum empties go to Plum. So with Plum, you have the option where you can either courier it to them or you can ask for pickup. So I generally ask for pickup instead of couriering them myself. So I have a separate bag in which I collect my Plum empties. And sometimes what tends to happen is that once I wash the empties and clean them really well, I end up putting my Plum empties in the bag that I'm collecting all my empties in, and I forget to show them to you in these videos before I send them to for recycling. So long story short, some of my Plum empties have actually already been sent for recycling without me being able to show you them in my empties video. If that story makes sense, basically I've used way more of these than I actually have to show you, but these I just happen to have not cleaned out and washed out yet. So these two I have to wash, and then these have a little product around them which I can still get out. And then I did a haul video recently where I showed you that I bought 6 new bottles of the Plum body lotions, the Hawaiian Rumba ones. So yeah, you can tell that this is definitely one of my most repurchased body lotion, like ever, pretty much. So yeah, we have the Hawaiian Rumba body lotions, which I absolutely freaking love. I know I'm not reviewing any of them in these videos because this is not a review video. These I'm just telling you my most repurchased products. But in case you're interested, let me just give you a quick description of the body lotions. They are the perfect scented, lightweight, not too heavy, not too lightweight, but like they moisturize your body, just don't feel sticky, and obviously they smell absolutely amazing, and that's why they're my favorite. And I think the formulation is like my absolute favorite part, like gel lotion describes it perfectly. So yeah, that's why my Hawaiian Rumba body lotions are my absolute freaking favorite. Moving on next to another Hawaiian Rumba product, since we are talking about them already, let me mention that I also love their shower gels. Now again, like I mentioned, I just have 4 here to show you, but I have used way more than 4. So yeah, these two I actually removed out of my Plum recycling wala bag because I hadn't sent them yet for recycling, and then these two are going to go into that bag very quickly. I have a little product left in the bottom which I'm going to like put pani and lather it up and use every last bit of this. The Hawaiian Rumba shower gels, or rather just the Plum shower gels in specific, are my absolute favorites because they clean your body, like they clean it really well, especially if you are someone who sweats. Like I live in super humid and hot Mumbai, if you don't know this, and I'm like always sweaty and sticky at the end of the day. Even in the morning sometimes, like if I have sweat throughout my sleep. I know TMI, I'm giving you too much information, but I like to feel super clean after my shower all the time. If it's morning, if it's night, whenever I'm taking a shower, I want to feel super clean. And I feel like I love the St. Ives body washes as well for the exact same reason, but I just end up buying the Plum ones more often because of the offers that you can club them with, the discounts and all of that stuff. I feel like these end up being more inexpensive, and now that they have the refill pouches, oh my god, I'm gonna like buy Plum ka aadha stock of the refill pouches, I can already tell you that. So yeah, those are my favorite body washes and body lotions. Now moving on, next, what else do I have a lot of empties of? Okay, let me just quickly talk about something super duper random, but that is my lens solution. So I have 3 bottles, like 3 full-size bottles of the BioTrue lens solutions, and then I also have one of this Chota travel size as well. So I'm pretty sure I got this free because I never buy the actual travel size lens solutions. I feel like they are very expensive, especially for the smaller size. I rather just buy the big bottle, you know. This is so much more economical, and I didn't realize I have 3. Like, I feel like first I used to go through lens solution like one bottle 3-4 months mein. So I show these to you in my mid-year empties? I'm not really sure. I probably did or did not. I don't remember because I don't know why I have 3 bottles. But yeah, these are the lens solutions that I use. If you don't know, I wear lenses. I have my clear lenses in right now because I'm blind. I cannot see distance ka without my specs or like lenses. So I've been wearing lenses for a few years now. I think 4-5 years now almost. So yeah, lens solution is something that I use basically every single day. So yeah, that is another empty that I have. And then I have my Batiste dry shampoos. So I have 2 bottles which are completely empty, which I feel like is not as much as I normally have. I feel like I have at least 3 or 4 bottles all the time. Actually, there is one bottle right here which is on its last leg, so I still have like maybe 1 or 2 uses left inside this. So maybe if I film this video a couple of days, like after a couple of days, then I'll probably have 3 bottles. But right now I have 2 empty bottles and then 1 bottle that's almost about to be empty. But yeah, this is my favorite dry shampoo. I feel like the main reason why this is my favorite is because this is the only dry shampoo that I actually feel clean. Like not clean I would say, but my hair doesn't look oily once I spray these in. I will say that it can give you a little bit of a grit, and if you spray way too much, you'll really feel them in your hair. So do keep that in mind. Make sure that you don't spray it too much. But if your hair is oily and your scalp is looking super duper oily and you spray this in, this will absorb all of the oil immediately, and it also gives you a lot of volume towards your crown region. So that is really great, because when my hair gets oily, it gets super flat and I lose all of the volume, which I hate, especially when I like pull my hair back up. Like second day hair, third day hair is where I'm always wearing a pony. So if my hair doesn't have any volume at all, then it does not really look good. So when I use this, my hair looks really good. And what I like about the Divine Dark variant specifically, the brown one, is that it doesn't leave any sort of white residue. I love Batiste dry shampoos in general, like the other variants as well, I feel like are really great, but I always end up getting Divine Dark nowadays, is because this one doesn't leave the white residue in your hair that the regular variants have. So yeah, another favorite, I'm going to be repurchasing this till the end of time. Like I mentioned earlier, this bottle is going to be like, except those 2, this is my 3rd one, which is going to be almost empty, and then I have 2 backups as well. Moving on, next, what do we have next? Okay, I have my favorite sunscreen here to share with you as well. And normally I have like 4-5 tubes of this, but today I just have 2 tubes of my favorite Tricone sunscreen. It's because the past 6 months I was not just using this, but I was also using a lot of other sunscreens that I've been trying out, like Recoil, like UV Docs, like what else was I trying out? Yeah, I think that's about it. Was I trying out any other sunscreens? I don't think so. So yeah, that's the reason why I just have 2 tubes to share with you today. But this is one of my absolute favorite sunscreens, you know, hands down. If there is one sunscreen that I have used literally multiple times, and like I've gone through more than I think 10-12 tubes of in like the past few years, obviously, because I wasn't into skincare a few years back, but ever since I've been into skincare, if there is one sunscreen that I've used the most, like even more than Lotus UV matte gel and stuff like that, then it is the Tricone sunscreen. It's got a beautiful formula which works for every skin type. I've recommended it to people who have dry skin and they love it. I've recommended it to people who have oily skin and they love it. It works for everyone in every season, every climate. If you're in a hot humid city, you're still gonna love it. If you live in more of like Delhi or maybe Rajasthan, Gujarat side, I still feel like it's gonna work for you. It works always, every time. It's my favorite. I can never stop talking enough about it. It's just a favorite. It is. Moving on, next we have the Body Shop Banana Body Yogurt. Now I have 2 tubs right here. I know this product isn't available anymore, this particular scent specifically. The banana one is not available anymore, which is the saddest thing ever. I really wish that this was a part of their permanent line instead of their limited edition line that they come out with. but yeah, I have 2 empty tubs right here, and then I have 2 tubs which are currently in my collection, which I want to savor for as long as possible, because I know it was limited edition. I'm not gonna get it anymore. So yeah, I would definitely recommend body yogurts. Otherwise, also in general, I feel like they have a lot of scents, but in none of their permanent scents I love as much as I love the banana scent for some reason. So that's why I don't end up repurchasing any of their regular scents that they have, because I just don't love them as much as I love this. So yeah, it's a beautiful gel lotion. Again, perfect way to describe it. I feel like this still is like more creamy when you first apply it, and that then gets absorbed into the skin, but this is basically a gel moisturizer for your body. I'm not kidding. I swear I'm not kidding at all. So yeah, that was one of my other favorite body moisturizers as well. Talking about the Body Shop, I have another Body Shop empty as well, and this is the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Facial Wash. This is basically the tea tree face wash, and I have one bottle here, but I actually ended up like emptying 2 of these. The other one, I basically actually love the bottle and the quantity that you can contain in this, the flip top cap, packaging, everything I love. So I have another face wash that I actually decanted. I didn't like the packaging of that face wash, so I decanted that in one of these bottles. So I like I mentioned, I had 2 bottles earlier. I just have one to show you, but I've actually used up 2 bottles. I'm currently on my third one, and then I also have one of their 400 ml bottles. So every year during like the holiday time, when they come out with their limited edition scents, they also come out with a limited edition only available during like the winters, or rather the holidays version, where they come out with a 400 ml size. So I bought one of the 400 ml sizes last year, and I still haven't like gone through all of it. Like, I bought so many backups, but I haven't been able to use all of those backups yet. So yeah, I have one of the 250 ml and one of the 400 ml still in my collection, and I've used up 2 of the 250 ml bottles overall in general. But in case you're wondering why I love this face wash so much, it is basically my holy grail second cleanse face wash. So whenever I take off my makeup at the end of the day with a cleansing balm, this is the face wash that I use after, because this is the only face wash that I feel like as a second cleanse works perfectly, and I literally don't have a single speck of makeup left on my face after I wash my face with this face wash. So yeah, that's why this is my favorite go-to holy grail second cleanse face wash, and that's why I've gone through so much of it, because I literally use it every single day. Talking about second cleanse, I'll also quickly mention what my first cleanse favorite is, and that is the Plum Illuminance Simply Supple Cleansing Balm. So I only have one tub here to show you, which you can tell clearly is completely empty, but I do have 2 backups of this. One I am going to be working on very soon, and then I have one backup as well. But overall, in total, I have 2 backup dabbas, or like, I don't know, 2 of these left basically. And the reason why this is one of my favorite is because I really like the quantity that you get in it for the price. And like I mentioned earlier, Plum has a lot of offers going on all the time, combined with their rewards program and the discounts that you can get and stuff like that. This is the most it's the best bang for your buck basically when it comes to cleansing balms. But if you're talking about the formula in specific, I really like the way it's solid, but it very quickly melts into your skin and becomes a balm that removes all of your makeup really well, emulsifies, and like gets rid of all of the makeup that you have on your face. And unlike some other cleansing balms that I've tried, I've never had any problem with this ever. It doesn't sting my eye, it has a good quantity, you don't need to use a lot of product. I feel like a little goes a long way. So one dabba of this is also going to last you a long time. So yeah, that's why when I compare it with the other options that are available in the market, this one to me is the best overall in general, if you like compare all the different parameters. So yeah, another one of my most repurchased. I feel like this is not my most repurchased, but if I'm talking about cleansing balms in specific, there is no other cleansing balm that I have bought and repurchased as much as I've repurchased this. So yeah, that was that. Moving on, next let's talk about some skincare, some serums, some of my favorite like face care stuff. So we have two of my favorite holy grail serums. The first one is the Dot & Key anti-acne serum. Now this was called the Zit Zapping Face Clarifying Face Serum, but later on they repackaged it, rebranded it, and they now call it the Salicylic Plus Zinc Acne Busting Face Serum. But I just call it the anti-acne serum because that's what this is. This is my favorite product to like treat breakouts basically. So if you have a face full of breakouts, if you've suddenly broken out because you slept with your makeup, or you're having maybe your, you know, at the time of the month wala breakouts, or any kind of active breakouts on your face, this one basically gets rid of them, I would say, within 2 days max. And that's why this is one of my favorites. I've gone through 2 full bottles, and then I also have one backup of it right now in my collection, and that bottle is also like half empty. So yeah, this is one of my favorite. Also, by the way, it's a little sticky, so I'm sorry for that, but yeah, this is one of my favorite like serums when it comes to like treatment of breakouts and acne. So yeah, that was that. Moving on, next I have another similar, it's not similar if I'm being honest, like it's also an anti-acne product for me, but it solves a different kind of purpose. So this is the Earth Rhythm Clear Skin Serum. I have 2 bottles here. This is, I think, my second one, and then this is my third one, I want to say. So, or maybe this is the first and this is the second, I don't remember. But this is a very controversial product. I know this was controversial there for a while, and that was because of the ingredients list. This has vitamin C, that to 20%, 2.5% retinol, 2% salicylic acid, and 1.5% hyaluronic acid. So this to me is the product that helps me get my breakouts on the surface of the skin basically. So when you get those under the skin breakouts that are taking a while to come to the surface, this is what I use to bring them on the surface. And then I will use my Dot & Key serum to, you know, treat them, get rid of them, flatten them, whatever you want to call it. So this again, similar to what I said for the Dot & Key one, I have 2 empty bottles, and then I have one backup bottle which is in this packaging. This is the newer packaging now, and this was the older packaging. So this newer packaging, I'm not sure if they have revamped or not, because they did revamp some of their packaging recently as well. But yeah, the third bottle that I have is in this packaging, and then I don't know when I buy a new bottle what packaging it's gonna come in. But yeah, this is one of my favorites that I've spoken for a very long time, and that's why I feel like I don't talk about this as much anymore, because I have already spoken about it so much. But yeah, those are 2 of my favorite serums. And then talking about a little bit of more Earth Rhythm, but this is my favorite moisturizers from Earth Rhythm. So I have 3 favorite moisturizers. I have the Phyto Fuse, I have the Phyto Clear, and I have the Phyto Ceramide. So again, when Earth Rhythm had this packaging, they also had their moisturizers in these glass bottles. This is the Phyto Clear, which is I would say typical your like gel moisturizer, like Neutrogena Hydro Boost or Pond's Gel Moisturizer, any of those. But what I really like about this majorly is that this is a nice gel moisturizer for oily skin that does not have any actives. So when I feel like I have a lot of actives when it comes to my toner and serum step in my skincare routine, and I want a basic ass moisturizer that does not have any active ingredients, but I still love the formulation of, then this is my favorite moisturizer to use in that particular routine. And I currently have 1 bottle of this in my collection as well, which is in this packaging, but it's green. And then the Phyto Fuse by Earth Rhythm is their niacinamide moisturizer, and it also has plant-based retinol, which I believe is Bakuchiol or Bakuchiol, I don't know how you say it, with vitamin E. And that and for this particular one, I also have a bottle in my collection right now, which again comes in this packaging, but the Phyto Fuse is pink. So yeah, 2 of my absolute favorite moisturizers that you will always see in my most repurchased products video, because I will continue to repurchase these over and over again. And then I have an empty bottle of the Phyto Ceramide by Earth Rhythm as well, and this is your more hydrating moisturizer meant for like dry skin kind of a product. And again, this one is empty, and I have a backup bottle of this as well in my collection, which I haven't opened yet, but I am waiting to, because winter is the time when I'm going to savor this and use this the most. I feel like it will work in the morning skincare routine as well as the nighttime skincare routine. But yeah, another one of my favorite products. I would kind of compare it to the Pond's Light Moisturizer, but I feel like this is a little bit more hydrating than that. The Pond's Light Moisturizer can be used in like summer and monsoons as well, because again, it dries to a more matte finish. This is more of a either like super dry skin appropriate, or I would say more of a nighttime moisturizer. And again, I really like the fact that it doesn't have a lot of active ingredients, because if your treatment products have all of your active ingredients and you want a simple moisturizer that's just going to do the job of moisturization, this is the perfect one. So yeah, these are three of my favorite moisturizers, which I don't have like multiple backups of, or like multiple bottles to show you, because it's rare for me to repurchase a product over and over again when it specifically comes to moisturizers. I like to try out a bunch of different ones, but these are ones that I have backups of and like open bottles of right now in my collection, which speaks a lot. It speaks a lot. So yeah, that was that. Moving on, next we have just a few more products that are honestly a little far away, so I'm going to bring them a little close first. And moving on, next we have two more moisturizers that I have to share with you, and again, these are ones that I don't have multiple like multiples of them to show you, like empties of, but I can tell you that I have backups of these in my collection, which again says a lot. So the first one is the Pond's Light Super Light Gel Oil Free Moisturizer. So this is one that you guys know is a holy, like not is, was a holy grail, a tried and true, and I have used I think two of these already, and this is the third one, and I do have one backup of this, which is going to be my last one. But yeah, I still wanted to show this to you. I used this up not too long ago, and now I am working on my last tub of this that I have in my collection. But yeah, if this was cruelty free, this would be my holy grail instead of the Phyto Clear, because that one is definitely more expensive and you get less product. So that is one that I'll constantly be going through a lot, because it comes with less quantity. If only Pond's was cruelty free, you guys, if only Pond's was cruelty free, this would be the holy grail, the favorite of life, basically. So yeah, that was that. And moving on to the last moisturizer that I have to share with you, this is the Plum Green Tea Renewed Clarity Night Gel. Now this is one that I feel like I think I have 5 backups of this. Like one of them is open, but then I have 4 tubs that are literally sitting and waiting to be used. I have a ton of backup of these. Like during the Plum sales, I just don't know, I went crazy and I bought so many of them. But this is my favorite moisturizer for days where I want to not have a very elaborate routine, but I'm breaking out. So I just want to use one product that's going to do the job of the treatment as well as the moisturizer. This works great for me as my treatment moisturizer, all in one step, and you're good to go. So I can just cleanse, do my double cleanse, and then just apply one product on top when I'm breaking out like crazy. And within like 2-3 days, my breakouts will be gone. They will be gone with this particular product. So that's why it's one of my absolute favorites for that specific time. And that's why I feel like I don't go through a lot of these very quickly. So it's a very stupid decision that I made by buying like 5 of them, but I have them, I know I will use them, and I will absolutely love them. So I don't completely regret that, but I kind of do. I should not have bought like 5, maybe 2 or 3 would have been good, but I did what I did and I don't completely regret it. Moving on, next let's talking about Plum. Since we're talking about Plum, I mean, I have one last product, which is actually a hair care product. So this is one of my favorites. This is the Olive and Macadamia Mega Moisturizing Hair Mask for chemically treated hair. Now this is one that I feel like sometimes I love, sometimes I don't love. I go back and forth on this quite a bit, but I have one tub of this currently in my shower that I'm also using, and I feel like that has made me actually realize how much I love this, because For a while there, I was not using any hair mask at all, and my hair was really suffering. My hair was suffering for weeks, and my ends was so dry. And then there was this one day when I was like at home, and I was like, I have to wash my hair today, so you know what, let's go all out, let's pamper our hair and let's use a hair mask. So I used this hair mask by Plum, and my hair felt so much better. It felt so much better within just one use of this hair mask. My ends felt so nice and so soft and so amazing that I realized how much I love this. So I know for a fact that we have one empty right here, which yeah, you can tell it's empty, and then I have one in my shower. And then I know that once I go through some of the hair masks that I have in my collection right now, this is one that I definitely see myself repurchasing for sure. So yeah, that's why I wanted to mention this in my most repurchased products video, because I've used up like one or two tubs of this already in the past, and then I have this, then I have one in my shower, and then I have whatever's gonna come in the future. So yeah, we have those. And this video is definitely getting longer than I had hoped to. I am very sorry that this video is super long, but I have two last products to mention, and then we will be done with this video. My second last product that I have to mention is my favorite holy grail shampoo of all time. You guys know this, I have spoken about this for years and years. TRESemmé has been my one true love since 2016, 2015. No, I think before that as well. I used to use TRESemmé in school as well, and I graduated from school in 2015, so probably like 2012, 2013. It's been what, almost 10 years. This was my high school boyfriend, and this is the shampoo I'm gonna get married to, basically. So yeah, I stopped using this for a while there in the middle, and I was trying to find something that was cruelty free, that I could get as a replacement, and then I could not find anything that was a replacement. And throughout that whole experience, eventually TRESemmé went cruelty free, which was the best news that I got probably in the whole of 2021 to be completely honest. So now I have one empty bottle of this, and then I have a backup bottle that is in my shower. So yeah, you're gonna see maybe like 1 or 2 bottles of these every 6 months, I can guarantee that. So yeah, this is my absolute favorite shampoo. I feel like, I know people say that, you know, shampoos are not supposed to do much for your hair fall, but for some reason I just feel like whenever I make this my like go-to, my hair fall immediately like reduces a lot. It must be a placebo effect, I don't know for sure, but whatever it is, it works. So whenever I use this, my hair is happy, which means I am happy. So yeah, that was that. This is my favorite shampoo. And yeah, that was it for the video. I do have one more product to mention, but I think I'm gonna mention this in my next most repurchased products video that I will do in like middle of 2022, and by then I will probably have like one more empty of this product, so it's going to be more exciting because I will have 2 empty bottles to show you. So yeah, that was it for the video. Since I'm sitting on the floor, my legs are literally numb, I cannot feel them and they hurt, so I'm gonna go now. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video, because I definitely for sure enjoyed filming this video so much. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed watching all the products, and like I hope you found it interesting and like fun to watch me talking about some of my most repurchased products ever. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye.